Hi, guys.
Hi, good Monday morning, everybody. Just making sure everything is getting done on Sunny TV here today. What a wild weekend. Did you have a good weekend?
I did, and everybody, so you know, my mom is back, and she is in the comments right now.
Wonderful.
She is feeling better.
Welcoming Maria back to Sunny TV, concierge specialist in the comments.
Oh,
so
God.
good. So what, I went to...
we went to boat drinks yesterday.
We did. We went to boat drinks yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Got to see Patty and Jen, and we had a great time. Had that great espresso martini, girl, bye.
That was good, and the shrimp appetizer.
Yeah, the lemon pepper shrimp was very good.
Very good.
We love boat
There's
drinks.
so much space in there. I love it.
It's a really great place. And, you know, with it being so open, you would thought it would be like, because I can't stand like noisy restaurants where I can't have a conversation.
Yeah.
This was like perfectly balanced. They really did a great job with that. But I also went to, on Saturday, I went with Emily, we went to Wuthering Heights, the movie.
Was that good?
Oh.
I like the book.
The book is incredible.
Read it in 11th grade.
It's really, really good. This is based off the book, so I'm going to talk to you about it. And hopefully I'm not spoiling a surprise. But the movie. So in the book she has the kid.
Right.
In the movie, no.
Oh.
So in the movie, it was just about their like tumultuous relationship, and we all know those couples. I mean, I've been in a relationship like this where it's like topsy turvy, and you break up, then you make up, and ba 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 ba. So in the book, the true love story was about with the kids, right?
Yeah.
So this was not the same.
Huh.
But
I'm not gonna see
it was incredibly shot. The costumes were impeccable. It was a beautiful movie, and Jacob Elordi. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong with that, right? But no, Wuthering Heights, if I was to give it a grade, I'd give it a B.
Oh, a B.
Solid B, which is fine. Definitely stream it when it's available to be streamed. It's definitely something to see. It's a work of art. It's gorgeous. But there was just... the book was like,
See, that's my issue with movies, that they get like books turned into movies and sequels.
Right.
You end up going, and then you're like, I wish I didn't see it because it's 2 hours, 2.5 hours I can't get back.
And I hate being that guy because I don't want to be like, the book was better.
Yes, Rachel, I did read a book, but that was in high school because we had to read books for grades.
She did.
And I loved English class, so I would do anything for English class.
Well, it shows. Your English is beautiful and clear. All right, Sunnies, welcome to Sunny TV, where the coffee is strong and the news is spicy and the vibe is legally classified as radiant. Today's show is a full buffet, healing horses, theater magic, community hero energy, and sprinkle of national feel-good, and yes, a segment that might require you to clutch your pearls or two. But before we get into all that and unpack these stories, let's turn it over to the queen of the Sunny snack scene. Mel, what's on the Sunny Sundial today?
Today on the Sunny Sundial, we are talking with Katie from Horseplay Therapy Center.
Yes!
Where horses help kids with special needs and veterans find strength, balance, and confidence. And and she's bringing the scoop on the beer and barbecue at the barn fundraiser.
Yeah.
And she said that we can go film promo stuff there. So I'm really excited. I want to go ride the horses.
You are going to love this chat with Horseplay Therapy, Sunnies. This is a wonderful, wonderful organization.
Yeah.
So much fun. Plus, I've got a sunshine shenanigans story today. How do I say this? A breakup that went so far off the rails, it might need its own zip code.
Hello, Ashim agrees with me. She may skip this one day until it's streaming. Watching the movie that's in the book.
No, Ashim, definitely that's a streamer, but it's worth seeing because Jacob Elordi, thank you very little.
Yes, and also coming up, we've got big local heads up for parents. The St. Johns County Summer Camp Lottery opens today.
Yeah.
So if your child needs a summer plan, you need to be listening.
Yeah, it's a good one. And Apex Theater is bringing Little Women to life. That's a great show. Oh, you don't like that show? I think you'll like it because you're just a little woman.
Aw, thanks, Ren. And we've got a Sunday plan where you can have fun and do good. The Betty Griffin Center Quarter Auction. Bring in your quarters, grab your paddle, sip your mimosa, and you might walk out a winner while supporting survivors right here in our community. And we have a little secret, but when we get to that story, we'll fill you in.
I'm excited about that, chat. Plus, we've got some leftovers from Friday. This is an incredible story about a dog so loyal it literally changed the law. I cannot wait to tell you about that one.
And Mardi Gras is getting a glow up with eco-friendly throws, seed beads, spices, things you can actually use. Less trash, more treasure.
Yes, and special shout out to Mai, who gave us all these beautiful Mardi Gras beads for that story. Super excited to unpack this because it's fierce.
It's fresh.
It's Sunny TV, baby, on a Monday. Let's wake it on up with Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All-American Air. Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
Wild women like some wild weather in this studio. I'm saying, what is going on with this weather, girl?
Oh, you guys, here's what's going on with the weather. It's freaking cold.
But, like, not compared to the rest of the country.
No, I'll tell you, they're having winter advisories everywhere up in New Jersey. Oh, I hit my button again.
No, perfect.
No, remix. So up in New Jersey, the kids are doing school from home. And then this morning on the news, I saw a coverage of the Statue of Liberty, and you could see like the snow and the wind whipping around her.
Yeah,
no.
it's whipping the hair back and forth.
But today it's going to be a high of 54, but it's going to feel about 49. Wind gusts are going to be 30 miles per hour with the wind coming in northwest at 50 miles per hour. And tonight it's going to get down to about 35, but feel about 30. So there you go.
Yeah,
that's
but
what we got.
Definitely tomorrow is going to be a shocker to the system. I'm not looking forward to it.
And you know what? You know what time it is?
DetailsByDean.com.
Here we go. Today is National Banana Bread Day, so hopefully you guys can make banana bread because I can't. I'm terrible at it.
How many times do you guys have rotten or like not rotten, like with the banana ripe
mush?
Right.
They've got
rotten.
the brown dots.
Right. The banana like I'm gonna make banana bread with this, and you never do. I'm guilty every time.
And I've tried to make banana bread, and it just does not come out good. So
it's delicious.
And here we go.
I love banana bread.
W.E.B. Du Bois. Yeah, was born it lasted from 1868 to 1963. Sociologist and author, activist. So it's his death day. He died today in 1963.
God bless him.
He co-founded the NAACP and wrote the civil rights classic, The Souls of Black Folk.
So
Peter Fonda died today.
Oh my God, Easy Rider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dakota Fanning. She was born today. She's from I Am Sam and later starred in War of the Worlds and The Twilight Saga. I am not
She's
a Dakota
that little
Fanning.
blonde girl, right?
I'm not a fan of hers. How about
I like
that?
her. Why?
Yeah,
you
so
don't
there
care
we
for
go.
her?
And, today in 1954, children received the very first polio vaccine.
Oh, that's a big one.
A group of children from Arsenal Elementary School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, received the first injections of the new polio vaccine developed by Dr. Jonas Slack? How do you say that name?
Where are you?
S-L-A-K. The vaccine.
Salk.
Thank you. Thanks to the vaccine, by the 21st century, polio cases were reduced by 99%
I'm going to
worldwide.
tell you, there's only a few countries in the world right now with just isolated cases of polio. We are so close to eradicating this disease.
Yes.
And it really, really did start getting worldwide vaccines through the power of Rotary.
Yes.
Rotary International. So amazing.
Oh, and one more. In 1455, Gutenberg prints his first Bible. He completes the first printed Bible, making a turning point in history books of mass communication.
No, very nice.
That's what we got today.
Hey, and I've got a real quick breaking news
my
report.
goodness.
We're coming in hot with some urgent update with a heartfelt moment for our Sunny family. This morning, U.S. citizens in Puerto Vallarta, one of my absolute favorite places in the entire earth, and other parts of western Mexico, are officially urged to shelter in place after sudden unrest unrest erupted following a major security operation. The U.S. Embassy issued strong advisories telling Americans in the region to stay inside their hotels, residence, and safe areas until further notice, as the situation on the streets remains unpredictable and rapidly shifting. What's up with the unrest?
All right. So the unrest stems from a military operation that killed
Nemesio Ascuerga Cervantes.
Thank you. The leader of the powerful
Jalisco.
Thank you. New Generation Cartel, triggering violent retaliation that included roadblocks, burning vehicles, and clashes with security forces in areas including Puerto Vallarta and other parts of
Jalisco
state.
Airlines serving Puerto Vallarta have canceled or delayed flights, and services and taxis and ride shares obviously suspended as authorities focus on the safety and stabilization. Listen, Sonnies, the reason why I'm running with this story is because I have a lot of friends in Puerto Vallarta, and so my prayers are going out to all of them. I did get a report this morning. Everybody in my circle is safe. I don't know how they all got together. Somehow, some way, they figured it out, and they're all sheltering in place right now. This is a very scary situation, what's happening in Puerto Vallarta. It is definitely a fear of mine whenever I had visited. It never happens in this incredible place. So much the fact that Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton have a beautiful mansion there. Like, this is a very sacred area of Mexico, and it's shocking to see some of these incredible images that are coming out today. So
crazy,
please say prayers, say meditations, say manifestations for this to go over and blow over, because that is a beautiful community where I have never felt free in my life. I mean, I know that I live here in the United States, which is an incredible country, but to be able to go there and to be 100% authentically yourself, that is a freedom area for people. So I just wanted to say that this morning. So intentions are big, and heavy hearts, absolutely.
But let me ask you this. I know it doesn't happen very often in Puerto Vallarta, but that's my other question. It happens so frequently in different parts of Mexico, but you don't see it as televised
Sinaloa,
as this.
I mean, that's where
Sinaloa is the number one place.
That's where my
most
friend
of them live.
Armando, and I talked to Armando, which is my best friend's husband, and he was so cavalier and blasé about it because he's just so used to it, right? And we aren't used to something like that. And he's like, I hope it blows over in a couple days. So yeah, big prayers out there, and I'm just hoping everybody, just stay alive. God bless. Oh, what a mess. Well, what's not a mess? I guess step out of that one is the local music report to make you proud. Strum it, hum it down, Sonnies. It's time to make this local music report on this Monday, February 23rd. Jim Lamb, Milltop Tavern at noon. He's going to be freezing his tootsies off. Richard Konsicki, he'll be warm in Cafe Alcazar at 12:15. Reggie Sterrett, Trade Winds Lounge at 1. Brett Blackshear, Bin 39 at 2 o'clock. Joshua, Tennessee Worthy, Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Kevin Edwards at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Mark Hart, Trade Winds Lounge at 5 o'clock. Micah Gilliam, great guy at Prohibition Kitchen, 6 o'clock p.m. Great sound guy, too. Stu Weaver at Harry's Seafood Bar and Grill at 6. Blues Beatles.
Oh.
Ooh, could it be the Beatles covers, but in a
blues style?
I'm ready for that. That sounds fun, right, Beatles fans? So that is happening at the world-famous Cafe 11, 8 o'clock tonight. And, of course, finishing out is our resident STD, Johnson Burns.
Stop it.
Trade Winds Lounge at 9. We love that music report. Let's get over to Great Expectations.
When people are looking for a company, I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service, and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All right, Sonnies. Well, today on Sunny TV, we're welcoming a passionate leader from Horseplay Therapy Center, a nonprofit right here in St. Augustine dedicated to transforming lives through equine-powered therapy. Their mission is simple but profound: to help children with special needs and veterans with PTSD and other life-altering challenges to thrive physically, mentally, emotionally through a blend of clinical therapy and horse-human connections. We all love horses.
Yes.
Horses.
So I used to ride horses.
Did you really?
I did when I was
Side
in third
saddle?
grade. No, I did
Side
equestrian.
saddle? Oh, equestrian.
Yeah, I was a jumper.
You did the jumps. Well,
and I got thrown from a horse into a fence.
welcome Katie to Sunny TV.
Thank you guys so much for having me. This is so bright and joyful. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so proud of you and that you're here in this
Yeah.
incredible organization that people are literally going to melt over. Our Sunnies are big horse fans out there. So can you give us a little 411, like what's Horseplay all about?
Yeah, so Horseplay is a nonprofit organization in town. So we started by offering physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to kids with special needs and developmental differences. And we started doing it by putting kids on the horse and using a method called hippotherapy.
Oh.
So hippo is a Greek word for horse. And
Really?
what-
Because I was thinking hippopotamus.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and what we're doing is utilizing that horse's movement to engage neurosystem. So it helps with, engaging your core and your quads and your sensory system and all kinds of benefits. And we were seeing that these kids made these huge benefits really, really quickly, all while working on functional skills. You know, when kids come to Horseplay, their goal is never to walk out as a fancy equestrian. Their goal is to be able to do the functional things. Like, me as a speech therapist, I want you to be able to put together phrases independently. I want you to be able to answer questions, all those things. And, for our PT kids, they're walking, and our OT kids, they're tying their shoes and writing, all the beautiful things that can kind of come out of these therapies.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so then we noticed that there were one type of parent in particular that was always kind of in the barn, and it was our veteran parents. So that's how we started our Rise Up for Veteran program that offers mental health therapy for our veterans in the community.
And even like marriage counseling,
And marriage
right?
counseling and
Wait,
some
what?
family counseling as well. So
Listen to this.
so veterans, our therapists are family and marriage counseling certified. So if a veteran and their spouse need to do marriage therapy or like family therapy, they can do that, which is so important, because reintegration into civilian life is hard. It is hard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to be able to offer that resource locally with the amazing tool of a horse to kind of help with that communication aid is
love
really,
that.
really powerful.
What kind of horses do you guys have on property?
We have a variety. So the cool thing about horses is they all provide different gaits, and that's what we want because all of our kids have different goals, along with our veterans. So we have a variety of breeds and sizes and gaits and widths and heights. So it's very cool. So when we look for a horse, the first thing we're looking for is the temperament. And then from there, we're kind of looking at the different things to see where they fit in our herd.
Well, just like people, speaking of
Yeah.
temperaments, just
Yeah.
like people, we all have different personalities and cadences. So same thing with the horse. So you're sort of like a marriage counselor, or what is that? Like a relationship specialist on finding the right fit.
Oh, yeah.
For everybody.
Oh, yeah. It is incredible. Chelsea, our equine specialist on staff, she's incredible and does such a good job at like reading these horses and then figuring out if they physically will bend with our group
So
as
is
well.
the training for a horse to become a therapy horse similar to what what dogs go through with the training to become a therapy dog?
That's a good question.
Similar but different. So,
Okay.
with a therapy dog, they are trained to do a job for one person, and these horses are trained to do a job for a variety of individuals. And then another thing is horses, they have to do a lot of desensitization because, as an equestrian, they're scaredy cats,
Yeah.
by nature. So we're doing a lot of desensitization because, our kids, they might have a meltdown on top of the horse and they might blow bubbles or throw balls, and like those things are all developmentally appropriate. But we want it to be as safe as possible, and our horses do incredible with that. So,
Yeah. So let's dive into that trust factor that you have to get from the horse to the patient, essentially,
Yeah.
right? How do you build that trust to be able to get the child or to get the veteran to have this relationship with the horse?
So horses are kind of magical in that way, in that they do a lot of those things on their own. So, a horse, whenever you're walking next to a horse, they'll actually do this thing where they'll actually match their gait with yours. So horses are very connected with people. So they kind of do that naturally. They'll follow the lead of their rider, which is really great. But we also do a ton of things with our kids. On their first day, they don't ride. They go pet them. They see them. They get
Okay.
an idea of what's actually going to happen. They watch other kids ride.
So it's like a build-up.
Yeah, it's a build up.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then talk about like horse care. I mean, it's freezing right now. It's
freezing.
So how are these babies staying warm
They
in the
wear
barn?
coats.
They wear blankets.
Oh.
They wear blankets. Yeah. So when it does drop really, really cold, they do have blankets that they wear, and they're really adorable.
So are they different than other horses? Like, because we have Sunnies from all over the world. So we have a horse in Texas is going to be different than a horse in Florida, like we are?
Well, yeah, like the method of care is going to be different.
Okay.
Here we don't really have to worry about freezing that much, but in
Right.
up north that's definitely more of a concern.
Absolutely.
And here, horses' hair grows based on the sunlight. So, here they'll shut out, they'll have these big fluffy coats when it's actually not that cold. So,
Yeah.
they have to be brushed and groomed and all those things. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're obviously big supporters of veteran support. And I
Yeah.
really do want to get back into that conversation with the veterans. Talk about like PTSD, I'm thinking war, and because my father was obviously a veteran, God bless, and
God
he
bless.
went through so many things. Like he said that he was afraid to get up at night to go use the restroom. I mean, that's going to affect the rest of your life. How do these horses? What are the techniques? How do these horses get that relationship with these veterans?
Yeah, so that program is done alongside a equine specialist who's trauma informed and a licensed mental health counselor. So it's kind of a group activity. So the veteran, possibly their spouse or family, equine specialist, mental health therapist, and the horse.
It's a big team.
It's a big team.
Wow,
yeah.
yeah.
And that's for our veterans program. So it takes about 5 people per session. And then for our kids program, there's a therapist, the sidewalker, the horse leader, and the horse. So every team is at least 4 individuals when you count the horse. So we are so blessed to have so much volunteer support, but that's another aside. But when the veteran and the horse kind of works together, their first day, they actually just kind of go into the barn or the pasture, and they just kind of see which horse comes to me.
Oh,
Who
how
connects
cool is
with
that?
me?
Cool.
Who am I vibing with?
What's the
And
environment? Very calm.
It's very calm.
Not a lot of noise.
Yeah, not a lot of noise. We actually do a veteran care on a different day that we do kids care.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
that would make
yeah, the
sense.
kids aren't there.
And excuse me, in a completely different facility too, right? Are we saying you're in Hastings, or do you combine everything now?
So everything is at our State Road 207
Thank
because
God. Okay.
we are in the works of trying to purchase and build a larger
Yay.
facility. So I can share
Fantastic.
more on that in the future.
I
but
love that.
yeah, so we are heavily in the works of purchasing a property that would actually be big enough for both programs to exist without commingling.
That's really cool
So,
idea.
so
Yeah.
they could both be 5 days a
Because
week.
I know
Yeah,
this
yeah.
has been so beneficial to so many
Oh,
kids
yeah.
and veterans.
Yeah.
Can you talk about one specific testimonial of where you really saw this therapy really benefit?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
So
I
many.
could talk about so many. I mean, the veterans, it's so cool because I'm not one of the therapists in that program. However, I'm in the office that day writing grants and things like that. So I have my window and I see them come in, and every week it's so cool because I see them just walk into their appointment,
Yeah.
But every week I see their posture just get a little bit
That's
more confident,
beautiful.
I just see their demeanor when they come into their appointments, and it's so cool, and it's just so cool. I'm not even involved in that care, but
Yeah.
just from a slight glance, you can see it.
So, Katie,
And
why horses? Why are horses so majestical for this?
they are just made for this. They have this connective bond, and they are so communicative.
Yeah.
And we like to think of communication as talking, but they do everything but as a speech therapist who loves communication,
Yeah.
I think it's incredible. They communicate with how they turn their ears, or
Yeah.
how they
And they
switch
do
their
like this.
tail, or
Yeah.
And their foot.
or how they're chomping and chewing. They do so many things to let us know what they're trying to communicate. And
Yeah.
so if you can kind of learn that communication, they form such a special bond. So
Is that some of the kind of experiences that you've had with
Yeah, I
horses?
used to ride an Arabian horse. His name was Son.
Oh, they are.
His name was Son?
yeah, he
like
was
Son?
like SON.
Okay,
S-O-N,
Son.
like the sun.
He was like not the best one, but he would work for me. But he was big. I
Yeah.
remember him being big, and he would do like stompy things. He would shake his head, like when we were trying. He was very stubborn,
Yeah.
But he was
God,
beautiful
perfect horse for
Beautiful.
you.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
So now, what does it look like if I'm bringing my child?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
right.
call. Yeah.
When I first walk in, like from the registration process to
Yeah.
when I first come, like what does
Yeah.
that process look like?
Yeah. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go talk to your pediatrician.
Okay.
And you're
Okay.
going to talk about where you're seeing a lack in your child's skills, or what things you want to work on. Like you might go to your pediatrician and be like, my child is, not making their speech sounds correctly, or, they're really struggling with handwriting in school, whatever the skill may be.
Nonverbal.
Nonverbal. My child may have special needs, or my child might be developmentally delayed in some facet.
Because there's always a panic when they don't talk until like 3 years old. I know this from the street. There's a lot of them like, oh my gosh, my kid's not speaking yet.
Yeah. So go talk to your pediatrician and kind of talk about what your child's needs are. So, and then from there, they'll refer you to our practice for OT, or occupational therapy, physical therapy, or speech therapy. And then you'll come in for an initial evaluation, which is just like any initial evaluation, any private practice you would go. And that's where we like sit down together, we do assessment, and then we make goals together of like what are our goals to help your child. And then we'll kind of determine if your child's a good candidate for the horse. Not everybody's a good candidate for the horse. We do have, some weight restrictions, or if like your child has, some major medical needs to which we can't, safely mount them.
Sure. But you try to make it accessible for everybody.
We are as accessible as we possibly and safely can.
Yeah.
And then you'll come for your next visit, and at that first visit, they'll ride. And that's when we're actually doing the therapy on the horse. So everything we would do in that room, that treatment room, we're taking outside and going and doing it on the horse. Yeah.
So how the heck do we tie in speech therapy here?
Oh my gosh, every way.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, let's think about it. So we're getting on a horse, we're getting the sensory needs met, we are regulated, we are ready to learn. Okay, now we can really start working on communicating. Oh, look, there's that bird. Let's talk about that bird.
Yeah.
That's a bluebird. Oh, and there's a white bird. There's so much you can do.
Do you think because they're doing something while they're working on the speech therapy, so it's not the fact they're just sitting in a room focusing on like pronounce this words or however it works?
Yeah.
Do you think that helps a lot because they feel more comfortable?
Yeah, and it's such a more naturalistic environment. Like you're doing things that are outside and in the open. Speech. I love speech therapy. But it can get really frustrating when you're in four white walls.
True.
Like that's not always applicable to everyday life. But we're out here and you're telling your horse to go, and that horse is going. How empowering is that?
Well, you're heightening the senses too with all of the awareness around the environment. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I love this. So let's step ball change into this incredible barbecue and beer at the barn. This is a big fundraiser.
Your shirt is adorable.
Yes. So this year we have exclusive merch for beer and barbecue at the barn.
Oh, that is so fun.
So we'll be having, we do pop-up shops online now. So those are a really cool way to support Horseplay. They're like 2-week sprints where we put it on our social medias, and it's like this link is open for 2 weeks. Order your Horseplay merch, and then it shuts down. So with this, the pop-up shop will be opening soon, and it'll have exclusive beer and barbecue merch with our sponsors' names on the back.
I gotta say, your socials are so much fun to follow.
Oh, that is.
You guys have a blast out there.
Oh, yes, we do. That is all thanks to Miss Eden Robshaw. She is our, reels extraordinaire. But yes, we do have a lot of fun.
That's
we have
amazing.
A lot of fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so beer and barbecue, it's live music, it's beer and wine. We have whiskey tastings available.
Whoa.
There's a mechanical bull. There's line dancing. This year we're having a special performance by the Adaptive Dance Superstars because we have a lot of crossover in those programs.
Oh, I love that.
So a lot of our participants also are in that program, so they're going to do a special performance before the line dancing kicks off.
Oh, that is going to be so special.
Yeah, so,
that is so fun. Line dancing still with Funky Town?
Absolutely.
All right.
It's
Those
a
are the
good
girls.
time. Yeah, so it'll be a great time.
That is awesome. So when is the date of this event?
It is April 4th. So it is always the Saturday before Easter.
Okay.
So get your families. Everybody's in town for Easter. Come on down. It's a great time. I do recommend getting your tickets because this event does sell out.
It does. Every single year. How many years have you guys been doing this?
This is our 6th.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So paint a picture for us. We're pulling up in the car right now at the barn, and what can we expect when we get out of the car?
So you're going to get out of the car, you're going to come check in, and then you're going to come to our pasture, and our horses are available in the pasture, and they actually usually come up. And so you'll get to go pet our horses. You can go grab a drink. You can do some wine or whiskey tastings if you'd like. Then we serve dinner.
Where'd you get the whiskey from this year?
We actually have a variety of whiskeys that
Oh,
were
that's
donated.
going to be fun.
So
That's good. So it's a mix. I love that.
Yeah. So
Wait,
it's
what's the food?
It is woodpeckers.
Oh, I
we
like
love Lisa.
woodpecker.
That is one of the ones that you absolutely love.
That's one of the ones I like because I'm very weird about
Oh my
barbecue.
gosh, love Lisa, love woodpeckers. Yeah, so we have woodpeckers. We have these amazing desserts that one of our moms makes.
Cool.
What are they?
Creations by Crystal. They're incredible.
Oh my God.
Is it sort of like a table with a whole bunch of variety?
Oh yeah, she does like a variety
Oh,
spread,
I love
and
that.
it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, delicious. And then there's live music, and then we do short testimonials, and this year a short performance, and then we'll start line dancing for the rest of the night. So it is a chill, like low key night, like so totally family friendly. You know,
Will the
everybody-
horses be present?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're out
Oh,
there.
fabulous.
Yeah, she said that
Oh,
they'll
she
be
did.
in the pasture. And usually they walk up and like want to hang
Yeah.
out.
Oh, I love that.
It's so funny. They like to come up and like kind of linger over the fence.
Like,
and be
what's
going on
what's
over
going
here?
Yeah.
So now with the veterans,
Yeah.
because obviously you said they can't be there when the kids are there.
Yeah.
Not right now. In the future with
In
the new
the future,
property.
we will. Yeah.
How does that work from their first session?
Yeah, so we are a partner with the VA. So if they
Okay.
get their care through the VA, they can get this covered through the VA. So they can go
Great.
so call us, and there's everything with the VA just kind of has their own certain
Yeah,
steps.
there's a road to
there's a road. So
success,
just call
yeah.
us and we'll walk you through exactly
Excellent.
what you
Cool.
need to do. But if you're not partnered with the VA, we do take a couple of private insurances as well. And then we also have scholarships thanks to some amazing donors. So
Yeah.
just give us a call and we always work something out. Yeah.
So
yeah.
talk to us about why this barbecue and beer fundraiser is so important to Horseplay.
Oh my gosh. Well, this provides so many scholarships for our participants to participate throughout the year.
Yeah.
So we do bill insurance through our private practice, but there is a fee affiliated with, our horses.
Yeah.
They have to be fed, they have to be housed, all
Sure.
these things. But if a family
Vet
can't
bills.
afford that, vet bills. But if a family can't afford that, we do have scholarships available, for families.
Wow.
That,
Awesome.
So, and it's a very easy process, and we always make something work. So thanks to the community support we have.
Yes.
So that really helps fund that scholarship fund. It also helps us go towards our new facility that we're building that we'll be able to see so many more families because we do have
Yeah.
a large wait list for veterans and families.
Okay.
What do you,
So-
how many so now with how many students, like the kids, do you have right now in your program?
About 330 a week.
Whoa.
Wow.
And how
A
big's the wait
week.
list
A week. About 86 families last time I checked.
on the wait
That's
list?
amazing. We've got to rally. We've got to
we
get
gotta
this.
rally.
This is going to be
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh my goodness.
So we'd be able to see, all of the families and, and the veterans as well. So
You must have a huge staff.
Yeah.
we have an amazing staff, and I want to give them a shout out. They are incredible. They are absolutely awesome. So they are
And
absolutely
volunteers,
fabulous.
too.
And volunteers. We are heavily volunteer
So if
based.
somebody wanted to volunteer, what does that process look like?
Yeah, so just go on our website and there's a little volunteer tab, and then you send
Okay.
a message, and then we offer monthly orientations for volunteers to get started. And then from there, volunteers come once a week, but volunteers have to be over the age of 16,
Okay.
and that's, and have a clean, background check. But other than that,
So like I could come and volunteer, but I don't want to I just want to pet the horses and walk them around. I don't want to do
Like
other
a
stuff.
nice horse handler.
Yeah.
or you don't knock sidewalking. Sidewalking is really fun.
That's what I want to do.
You gotta, yes, absolutely.
I can do
Like,
that?
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love all of this. And looking at your career, did you ever think that you were going to do something like this, Katie? Because I'd love interviewing you every single time and watch you glow about this incredible organization. But do you always have this vision?
So full transparency,
Yes.
I've maybe touched 5 horses in my life before this job.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I went to school, became a speech therapist. I did a thesis on animal-assisted therapy. So
So it's meant to be.
and that was about dogs and dementia care. And I work
Okay.
it with peds and horses. So kind of similar but different. But
Still have 4 legs, yeah.
I met Vicki, our executive director, and it was all meant to be. Everything that they are aligned with, I am aligned with, and it just was meant to be. And I've learned so much. I think that's what I love the most about horses. Is
I love it.
You can never stop learning.
Yeah.
So,
And you can never stop growing this incredible
Right.
organization.
So
Yeah.
if somebody wants to support, they can't attend the barbecue.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Oh, there's so many ways. You can come volunteer. You can donate online. You can, if you're a local business owner, sponsor the event. That is a really great opportunity to get your name out and help us. Our pop-up shops will be open soon, so get your merch, all the things.
Do you
So-
need, is there an auction or anything like that during the barbecue event?
There is not, but we do have other events where we will
Okay,
have
so
auctions
there
and
is
things.
some community rallies and things like that. So amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time
Thank you
today.
guys, and thank you guys for having me. This is such a sunny delight.
I love it. One more time, when is the date on that barbecue, and where can people find you?
Saturday, April 4th, and you guys can find us at horseplaytherapy.org or Horseplay Therapy on our socials. It's a fun
Fabulous.
follow.
Yes, you
Yes.
got to get that follow, Sonnies. This is such an amazing organization, and we will have so many more chats
Yeah.
with you. I love this so much. So, folks, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance. Maritime vibe check.
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime creative. They set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account. Everybody wants to know about you falling into this fence.
oh, so I was doing a horse lesson, and he got spooked. Son got spooked like a cat or something ran, and he reared up on his hind legs real fast, and off I went.
Oh, it was like that.
Yeah.
He bucked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
my.
bucking is with their back legs.
So what is the
they
front?
They reared up.
Reared
he
up.
He went real fast, and the legs did like, and there I go, off the back.
Wow.
I didn't get hurt, though.
Thank
because
God.
I hit like this.
Did you have a helmet on?
Yeah, you wear the little cap or whatever they're called.
And you still have them.
Yeah, in my attic, I think I still have my cap, my riding cap. I think I still have my crop and my joffers.
Ooh, you have a crop.
Yeah, it's black.
Oh.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Read the story about that Little Women book.
I will. Let's get into this. Hey, Apex warms hearts with Little Women, this event. Sonnies, if your winter soul needs warming and your inner book nerd needs validation, I've got your plan. Apex Theater Studio in World Golf Village is taking Little Women, Louisa May Alcott's novel. She says, yes, March Sisters, yes to the attic energy, and flipping into something playful and contemporary and wildly creative. Picture this. 5 actors in an attic setting, found objects, balloons, hula hoops, ribbon dancers, and they build the world of Joe, Meg, Beth, Amy, and Laurie right in front of you. It's not just a dusty period drama, it's imagination on fire. Joe's fighting to become the writer she dreams of being. The sisters are navigating love, ambition, loss, identity, and all of it feels cozy but current. This is the kind of show where you leave wanting to write your own novel, or at least journal dramatically in a coffee shop. And this intimate black box space, meaning you are in it, not a bad seat in the house, just a great story.
And what makes this especially beautiful is the approach. This is playwright Heather Kreisler's adaptation. So
Nice.
It's more of a modern in tone and keeps the heart of the novel original.
So they're going to be twerking up in the attic?
No,
Dun, 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 boom,
they're
boom,
not
boom,
going to
boom.
be twerking.
That's not it. It's Little Women, I know.
Guys, this reminds me of, okay, so tickets are just $15.
Good
That's less
gracious.
than a large popcorn and a soda at the movie.
Amazing.
Performances run from February 20th through the 27th, and the evening shows start at 7 p.m. and a Saturday matinee at 2. Seating is limited, and it's a black box, so once it's full, it's full.
We know all about the black box, baby. Yes, that's where imagination can begin. That sounds a lot of
Yes.
fun. Good little moment.
You guys have fun with that.
Anybody read the book Little Women?
I had to. I didn't like it. How about, you know what? It would be more interesting if they took the book by V.C. Andrews, Flowers in the Attic, and mixed it with Little Women and put it together.
Remix.
I love Flowers in the Attic.
I don't think I've read that
You've
one.
you've never read it or seen the movie?
No.
Now that is a movie that follows the book very closely.
Okay. I will definitely
and if you're
check that
ever
out.
babysitting your niece and she starts acting bad, make her watch Flowers in the Attic. Say, see what happens when you act bad?
Okay, so Susan would put Mommy Dearest on for me. That's what I had to
Flowers in the
watch.
Attic is better.
But little did she know, my little campy, gay self was like, oh my God, please punish me and let me watch Mommy Dearest and Joan Crawford just smacking the shit out of her kids. Oh my God, it's iconic. Like, no wire hangers! Oh my gosh.
See,
okay.
Sylvia Brown loves the V.C. Andrews books too.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so I'll have to jump in the mix.
My mom says that would be a great combination.
Yeah, wonderful. She loves that idea.
Yes.
Listen, I also love the idea of us emceeing this next event, which is
Yeah.
happening this this Sunday for Betty Griffin Center quarter auction. Shout out Erin Bracero, or what do we call her? Erin Bassett, yes.
She related to Angela.
So she loves this organization, and we always follow this very closely. But Sonny's, picture this: you walk into Tringali Barn. Oh. Tringali Barn is like...
I like it there.
It's like an oasis. Like, you pull up to this barn and time stops. It is so picturesque and beautiful. And roll with your quarters in your hand like you are absolutely dominating a laundromat. But instead, you're about to win fabulous prizes and changing lives all over. This Sunday, March 1st, from 12 to 3 p.m., we are emceeing the Betty Griffin Center quarter auction at Tringali Barn. Yes, Sonny's Ashim will be there. At least she RSVP'd on our calendar invite. The path to this is part raffle, part auction, part mimosa-fueled magic, and every single quarter you drop helps survivors of domestic and sexual violence right here in St. Johns County. You are literally turning spare change into safety, counseling, advocacy, shelter, hope. This is power, baby.
Yes, and here's the fun part, because this is fun.
Yes.
When you arrive, you get a numbered paddle, and your number goes into a drawing bin. Each round will announce an item, maybe something worth $25, maybe something worth $100, and the bid starts at 1 quarter. 1 quarter, 25 cents, and that's it, guys. So you toss your quarter into the jar, you raise your paddle, and when we call a number, if it's yours, you bid. You win. It's simple, exciting, and slightly competitive. There's over 60 auction items up for grabs, ranging from $10 to $100 in value. And yes, bring rolls, like you're going to the laundromat in the college days.
Right.
Bring your backup rolls. Steal your friends' quarter rolls. That's it, all the quarter rolls.
You can steal your friends, but just leave them a post-it note that says, I owe you. It's just as good as currency nowadays. You can leave a post-it note that says, I owe you.
Patty says you had us have mimosa.
I know. And
Lady
beer.
Kepshire.
And beer for you butchies out there. They're also included with your $20 ticket. Plus, there are 20-plus vendors to be able to choose from. There's some food trucks, award-winning barbecue. I know you don't love the barbecue, but this might be award-winning.
There's other food trucks, though.
They do come with a trophy with the award-winning barbecue. So, yeah.
But this is why this matters. The Betty Griffin Center has been serving survivors in this community since 1990. They operate a 24-hour helpline. They have emergency shelter, professional counseling, violence prevention education. They serve more than 1,000 victims every year. They support real people, real families, and real safety.
Right.
So do it.
Yeah, Sunday, March 1st, 12 to 3, Tringali Barn. Show up, show out. It's going to be super freaking amazing. We love Betty Griffin Center because they do so much for so many people in this community.
Do it. I can't wait to MC. It's so much fun.
I love MCing. It's a lot of fun.
Do you think we should make up a rap about it?
No, but we got to come up with outfits, homie. I have no idea. I'm like outfit out. So we gotta...
I got it. Okay, so we should dress like, quarters, like, you should dress like Uncle Sam.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of that silhouette.
And I could dress like Vanna White.
Oh, I was thinking, how about Betsy Ross?
You want to be Betsy Ross? I don't have any Betsy Ross-esque clothes.
Oh, well, we're going to have to think pair share on that one. All right, let's get into some local stories. Hey, summer camp lottery.
Yay.
How important is this, though?
This is huge because the summer camp in St. Johns County allows people to give their kids opportunities while they still work and do the things so your kids aren't at home running amok and acting bad right in the e-bikes. You got to lock them in the attic.
You know what I thought you were going to say? This is a chance for people to get rid of their kids for the summer. Kind of, sort of. It's like dropping them off at the sitters. Listen, you got annoying kids. Get them into summer camp. Starting at 8 a.m. today, so you're a little bit behind. Right after this podcast, you can go right in there. St. Johns County Parks and Rec is throwing an open online summer camp lottery for 2026. A lot of these sell out. A lot of these people go on wait lists. And it's not first come, first serve chaos. It's a digital raffle of hope, excitement, and potential to be able to drop those screaming kids off to do something this summer. Kids ages 5 to 12 whose names are drawn, it will score spots in camps offering arts, swimming, field trips, crafts, and all the ingredients of legendary summer stories. Registration runs through March 6th and lands by March 24th.
It's my birthday.
Parents, that's right. And parents, don't forget to check your spam for that life-changing email.
Yeah, so the lottery system means every family has an equal opportunity and they get their shot at summer camps. No mad dash at midnight is needed. This helps make the process more calm. So it has to be ages kids ages 5 to 12, and they reside in St. Johns County with
Trust.
kindergarten completed.
Yeah.
So even the littlest campers, they can get in on this.
Yeah.
So the locations include Davis Park in Ponte Vedra,
Very
Catalina's
nice.
Gym,
Wonderful.
and Trout Creek in St. Augustine,
Special.
and Plantation Park in St. John.
Fabulous. All right. Registration opens up today and closes March 6th at 8 o'clock p.m. So parents should mark their calendars, set alerts, and results will be in by March 24th. Very, very fun
So
for the summertime
exciting.
for the parents. Well, they need something. I mean,
Yeah.
we need the parents to watch Sunny TV. So drop your
Well,
kids
'cause
off.
Also, like,
And we have some fun in the Sunny Clubhouse.
yeah, but the summer camps at a lot of these places is really expensive.
Yeah, that's true. That is
So this
true.
lottery is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Do it.
Unfortunately, I've got to tell you this story, guys. So we need some more prayers on this one.
Oh, man.
This one hits deep. In Green Cove Springs, the community is reeling after the sudden, unexpected passing of Carissa Ray Hoyer, a 36-year-old wife and mom who leaves behind her 4 daughters, all under the age of 12, and now her husband is navigating life as a widower. Her brother-in-law, former NFL quarterback Brian Hoyer, shared the heartbreaking news and launched a GoFundMe campaign to help the family through this unimaginable season, emphasizing that while nothing can replace Carissa, support from the community can help carry the weight of the uncertainty ahead. This isn't just a story about loss, it's a reminder of how quickly life can change and how powerful community, faith, and generosity can help people hold on to hope when this world feels heavy.
Yeah, Carissa's sudden death has left her husband Brett, a widowed father to 4 young daughters, Josie, Lainey, Ellie, and Hattie, all under 12. That's crazy.
It is. It's so
Yeah.
sad. Oh.
You know, the GoFundMe campaign was created with the goal of easing financial stress so that Brett can focus on grieving with his daughters and caring for them without the added pressure of day-to-day expenses. While the exact cause of Chris's death has not been disclosed,
Yeah.
the overwhelming response of support reflects how communities, both local and online, can rally around a family in a moment of deep loss.
Yeah, Carissa was remembered as a woman who cherished the opportunity to build a family of her own and was described as the heart and soul of her home, a testament to how love builds legacy. Amazing, amazing, amazing family that I know this amazing, amazing community can rally around, and that's the ripple effect of change and hope and
Yeah.
healing that we can give here in beautiful St. Johns County and, quite frankly, all over the world.
And think about 4 daughters. He's a dad. Think about like when this
Yeah.
is the stuff I think about, like proms.
God.
He's
how
got to learn how to. I hope he learns how to do hair.
Right, and he's got to have the talk. I mean, about La
Yeah,
Cambia
you
de
gotta-
Vida, yeah.
So any stylists that are out there, I'm going to call to action. Any stylists that are out there, reach out to him
Yeah, that's
so
a good.
you
That's
can
good.
teach him like quick hair tricks to do with his girls.
God, that's
Because
a really
usually
good
like a
point, Mel.
mom's
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Or maybe offer them a once a week, come to the salon, get your hair done,
Yeah.
so they can still have that like girl moment.
And maybe we could partner with Girl Gang, and like maybe they could make him a locker, for
Yeah.
his house or something. Because when that time comes, which I mean, we're talking, there were some 12-year-olds in there. You never
That's
know.
true. That's true story.
Oh, I know we can rally and help this beautiful family.
Absolutely.
Just like we can always rally and go on Old Town Trolley.
Ding ding.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com. New year, same face? Absolutely not. St. Johns County and St. Augustine, it's time to put your best face forward with About Face Aesthetics. The Legends of Glow are back with their Friday facials featuring the new Fassage, their signature face massage that has locals buzzing. And if you're ready to level up your skin game, listen closely. They've got prepaid trio packages. That's pure main character energy. These 3 high-level treatments are for a very special price. And if you want more, because of course you do, boo, load up on the Beauty Bank and score 20% off of prepaid packages, or go boldly with buy 2, get 1 free, because glow should never come alone. You gotta go check out this new year, a new glow, and some iconic faces at aboutface.guru. Book it today, boo. We'll see you there. I like leftovers.
Leftovers.
I do. I like leftovers. You don't like leftovers?
I like leftover pastas. They do good.
Yeah.
Some leftover soups because I only eat homemade soups.
Yeah.
certain things are better as leftovers.
Yeah, because I like lasagna, for instance.
That's like a stuffed pasta. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Those are better.
Always better. Yeah.
But there's some stuff
It
that
like it
yeah,
overnight
but
or something.
There's some stuff that's a leftover. Don't do it. Throw it away.
Well, this is a leftover story that we skipped on Friday, which I'm really, really excited to talk about. Hopefully, Ashima's still in comments. Graveyard Guardian, a love story that changed policy. Sonnies, if loyalty had a mascot, it might be this dog from Brazil. In Sao Paulo, a four-legged legend named Bob became so devoted to his owner that attending her funeral, he literally lived by her graveside, for a decade. Confronting visitors and chasing balls like it was a part of church picnic became part of this canine vigil. His unwavering presence even inspired lawmakers to rewrite the rule book. Now pets can legally be laid to rest beside their people in family plots, thanks to what locals lovingly are calling the Bob Coverio law. Because some bonds don't just feel deep, they rewrite the laws.
Yeah, Bob refused to leave the cemetery after his owner's burial, despite relatives attempting to take him home, and became a familiar, friendly face for people grieving there.
So
the
sweet.
new law allows cats and dogs to be buried with their human families in cemeteries.
That is so
as
nice.
As long as proper sanitary rules are followed,
Sure.
recognizing pets as part of the family unit.
Yeah.
Bob's story echoes human pet tales of devotion around the world, like the famous Japanese Akita Hachiko,
Yeah.
who waited at the train station for his owner every day for years. Brazil has one of the largest pet populations on the planet, and this law is a part of a broader cultural shift towards honoring animals' emotional importance to their human beings.
I mean, Bob reminds us that the connection doesn't end at goodbye.
Yeah.
Just that some cultures honor ancestors with memorial rituals. This law honors shared lives. Oh, the heartstrings on this one. I could not imagine.
No.
Like, my girls would be like, okay, he died. Bye. And they'd be like, ready for the next life. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
Honestly,
true.
I'm trying to think. Like, Fiona would definitely. If Fiona was still alive,
Shiva.
Shiva would
Shiva would
definitely.
definitely be right there.
Right. Gucci, I'm not sure
Daisy,
what
if
Gucci
Jim,
would do.
Daisy would do it for Jim. Luna, yeah, I think so.
Birdie, yeah. Oh,
But I
this
think
is-
it's so cool that they took notice of it and they didn't just try to shoo the dog away. They're like, you know what? This is teaching us something here.
God, how special is that moment to see that dog just like going through the grieving process just like
But just,
humans
like,
do.
Greeting
And
people, comforting them.
yeah, like, hi, welcome to our new setup with life. I just, God, shout out to Bob. And
Yeah.
hopefully everything is good on that end of that story. But
Yeah,
that is a
Sheen,
beautiful
Bob
one.
is the goodest boy.
Absolutely. Hey,
Hi.
Mardi Gras
yeah.
looked the next morning like a glittery playground for landfills. We see this every
Ugh.
time, right?
Nasty.
Plastic beads once symbolized party pride now choke storm drains and weigh down New Orleans streets by the literal ton. But this year, a coalition of locals, scientists, and nonprofits said no more plastic junk. They swapped cheap throwaway biodegradable seed beads. Right? Bags of jambalaya spice, native flower seeds, and even plant-friendly 3D printed beads that actually break down or grow things instead of collecting garbage. I love this. What once ended up as toxic confetti is now becoming a chance to grow beauty and flavor, and maybe revive some of the authenticity of Mardi Gras lost when the floats turned into bead
Yeah.
factories, right?
I think this is so cool. So traditional plastic beads and trinkets contribute millions of pounds of waste, clogging storm drains and endangering ecosystems after the parade ends. Beads used to cherish keepsakes. They used to be cherished keepsakes, but decades of cheap plastic overload led to bead fatigue.
Right,
When people didn't even bother catching or keeping an eye on them anymore. So volunteers and groups are using different burlap sacks of spices, flower seeds, and LSU is even getting on board that the students are developing with 3D printers,
Yeah.
biodegradable plant beads containing seeds that encourage decomposition, and you can even plant them.
I think it's a fabulous idea.
I think this is awesome.
Just because there's so much cleanup that happens after Mardi Gras. It is such a beautiful festival. And you don't really want to like lose that energy from the
No.
crowd because the beads are iconic. And we did hear that one inspo with the Sheem
Yeah, Sheem taught us all about it.
the beads really do come from African culture and that it kind of developed into Mardi Gras, which is amazing. And I really love this partnership with
I like-
making
yeah.
things eco-friendly, especially the seed idea where it could grow into something.
I think that's great.
I mean, glitter into gold, baby. I love that.
Guess
All
what
right.
time it is?
Oh, what time is it?
It's time for my throwback segment.
Oh, your playlist.
Today is Basic Bitch Bops, Road Trip Edition. So, let's do Pocket Full of Sunshine by Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh, take me
away,
away to place.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. Blah, 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 blah,
These
blah.
songs remind me of like four of your best friends are going on a road trip, and like one of the
They're like
beige
the
ones,
worst songs, but they just stuck in your head.
and they just put it in and then everybody starts jamming out. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and let's do I don't want to do Single Ladies.
Oh, you don't like single, but that is one of the songs that people like really go
All
after.
the single ladies, all the single ladies,
all the single ladies, all the single.
Maybe I can get a baby ring.
You notice that Beyonce does not perform that for the full rendition of the song because that dance number is something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So the black and white music video became one of the most imitated choreographies of all time and won the video of the year at the MTV VMAs.
You know what song I love? Hey, I heard you like a wild one.
Oh yes.
Ooh. That is Flo Rida, which is basically his name is spelled Florida.
It's freaking Florida,
right?
Is your name, dude.
But I mean, the dude literally sat in his basement and made hits. If you really look at the opus of Flo Rida, he made some party jams.
I like Flo Rida.
I do too.
Oh my God, and you can't complete this list without Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Oh my gosh, that is
I love
so
that song.
funny.
So Miley originally didn't love this song and felt it wasn't her vibe. It became her signature anthem and one of the best-selling singles of all time.
God, Miley.
I love Miley Cyrus.
All right, let's get into sunshine shenanigans. He said forever was too long, so she booked the appointments. Sonny's gather round.
No, stop it. We're not doing this anymore. I'm leaving.
In Seattle, a 27-year-old woman reportedly took the phrase, "I'm not ready for commitment," as a scheduling conflict. Authorities say after her boyfriend told her that he wasn't ready forever, she allegedly responded with, not with tears, not with ice cream, but logistics. 60 bridal boutiques, 6-0. According to the Post, she signed her ex up as a mystery shopper for bridal stores across the region. During work hours at his office, allegedly. Within days, consultants been calling him with questions like, what's your budget? Have you set a date? Would you like to explore tuxedo options? Can your fiance join us? Imagine being a software engineer and suddenly fielding questions about centerpieces. It gets better. Several stores reportedly showing up at his office with fabric swatches, seating charts. One consultant allegedly arrived with champagne and asked if he was ready to talk about floral installments.
Oh my God.
Now he's here. It blurred into legal territory. Police reported it got involved after the volume of calls and scheduled consultants began disrupting his workplace. 60 businesses repeated contact, multiple in-person appearances, the shifts from petty to potentially harassment.
Oh my God.
When questioned, she allegedly told authorities, he said forever was too long. I scheduled the consultants. Listen, this is theatrical?
Psycho.
Yes. Creative? Absolutely. Legally safe? Apparently not. Authorities charged her with harassment due to the intentional disruption of his employment and the repeated impersonation tied to a business transactions. The responding officer allegedly said, I've seen cold feet, never seen someone try to force it fit the shoes, right? Now, let's be clear. The story is floating around the satire corners of the internet. The Dude Humor Report is not exactly the New York Times, but when reason it spreads because emotionally we understand it. We have had all that moment where someone says, I'm not ready. And a part of you wants to respond like, let me calendar add you on this one. What a story.
Oh my God, that
Could you imagine?
No, that reminds me of this story. I read it last week. I think this girl was upset with her boyfriend and he broke up with her. So she ordered all this DoorDash takeout food and he had, with cash on delivery.
Oh.
And everything.
My God. That reminds me of the story I read last week. I think this girl was upset with her boyfriend and he broke up with her. So she ordered all this DoorDash takeout food and he had, with cash he ended up with like 60 pounds of sushi and everything. Oh my God. You send me that story. We gotta find that one.
This is hilarious.
That is something else.
So you know what else is something else?
Oh, dear
This letter
marvelous.
from Tasha in Tampa. She
Oh.
put her name, so she ain't scared.
Look at you reaching Tampa. Okay.
Dear Mel, I found out my boyfriend has a second Instagram account where he only posts gym selfies and inspirational quotes like, she wasn't ready for the king I'm becoming.
Ew.
Ugh. I am she. We live together. Do I confront him or let him just finish his villain origin story?
Oh, you need to confront.
Girl,
Yeah.
a secret motivational alter ego is a red flag wearing compression shorts. If he's becoming a king, then what kingdom is he hiding in?
Right, girl?
This is gross. Ask him directly. Do you have a life that I'm not invited to? If he's branding, she should say your new branding name should be single.
Yeah, it sounds like he is trying to
Girl.
find a part two to his story. So gross.
Get
Pull
outta
it
here.
together, man. Good gracious. All right, Sonnies, before you step into the rest of your week, remember this. You are not behind. You are not in a rehearsal. You are in your life right now. The hard parts shaped you. The quiet seasons strengthened you. Nothing powerful is rushed into existence. So move with intention today. Send the text, start the idea, take the rest if you need it. Choose hope louder than doubt. The moment you stop shrinking is the moment everything begins to expand. Walk into this week expecting good news. Shine boldly, love greatly, and let your energy rise to meet what is meant for you.
Ah, snaps. That gets
Love
snaps.
that, yes.
Special thanks to Katie from Horseplay Therapy for
Yay!
riding in this morning and taking us along a journey. And save the date for the barbecue and at the barn.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. And don't go falling off too much on today because the Sunshine Brigade will be back at 3 o'clock today for our show, Afternoon Delight. We got a Reddit rundown report. These have been clapping.
They've been so good.
I love it. I love you guys so much. Share the show. Bye,
Bye,
Sonnies.
guys.